So that was my journey. And now comes Triyog. Because as my work grew, as the work I was doing in the community grew, we were able to support some of the communities in around Mumbai. So I started working in the slums. Triyog became bigger than I could handle. So now I would like to introduce you to the panel of experts that we have on board. So we have Hiral. Hiral is a great occupational therapist, and she's going to be there to support us with understanding what is occupational therapy and has some really fantastic lectures lined up, webinars, lectures, workshops, all sorts of tools lined up to mystify this field called occupational therapy. Every time you wonder, why is my child not being able to write properly? Why is my child not being able to be trained properly in their uh, with their toilet training? That is all under the purview of the occupational therapist. She works with sensory needs of the children, helps with movement, helps with muscle tone. That's all the beautiful packet of work that she would be doing. Next slide, please. Dipali Ved. So I had the pleasure of being the lead in Dipali's foray into hand-in-hand parenting. She and I met as she was running the library at Sefi, the nursery, and just her passion for parenting and her passion for everything related to listening. She's been running how to talk workshops for many years now. So, with Hand in Hand, with How to Talk, she is an excellent resource that we're going to be able to get more of through Trioc. So, Dipali is going to be joining me in conducting a bunch of parenting workshops for you all. Anuja. I see Anuja's on the call. Welcome, Anuja. And she is a speech, language, and feeding expert. So a lot of us don't realize the connection between speech and feeding and articulation. And she's going to kickstart her work with the workshop, and I'll talk to you a little more about it. But an amazing human being, an amazing mother, and such a lovely resource for us to have at the in the panel of Trio. Himani. Himani has led this huge Facebook group called Gentle Baby Sleep India. And she and I got into a call to introduce each other, and that call ended after 3 hours. There was just so much of expertise that Himani has developed in the space of sleep, which is not limited to our Western know how of sleep. So, unfortunately, when people say, oh, you need to have a 6 p.m. deadline, they clearly not heard about grandparents and Indian dinner time and Indian working hours. Himani has the ability to bridge that Western knowledge into Indian value system and help you with sleep. And she will tell you, like I will tell you, like anyone, we believe what their salt will tell you, that this is not about sleep training. It's about understanding sleep. It's about incorporating the needs of sleep into your lifestyle and not to look at sleep as something that can be fitted and molded into your child's lifestyle. So Himani is going to be bringing so much more for sleep for all of your children and your family members, because I know that's a big question that I'm asked regularly. How do I get my child to sleep? And another big question I'm asked is, my child is aggressive. What do I do? And then I ask them, is your child sleeping? And we get into that same loop of supporting children's sleep. So that's Himani. Gopika. So, a lot of us find the world of autism extremely mystifying. Autism, neurodiversity, we have no idea what it entails, what it stands for, what does it mean. For many people who hear about it the first time in response to their child's challenges, it's also a very scary topic. But when you meet Gopika and you hear her talk about Veer, her son, you will know that it's really not that different. Gopika has taken parenting a child with neurodiversity into such a mainstream concept, written these beautiful books, and she will be demystifying neurodiversity for us. And I have to tell you this, for most parents who start understanding this, they start to wonder, are they also on the neurodiverse spectrum? Because the reality is, all of us are wired differently. And because a lot of us fall, those of you familiar with a bell chart, because a lot of us fall into the central pattern, we're able to adapt with what society asks out of us. But the ones who are in the fringes are the ones who get picked up. But it doesn't mean that neurodiversity does not affect us. And learning more about it is going to change the way we interact and react with the world around us on an everyday basis. So that's our experts of professionals who will be supporting you. But this conversation would not be complete without talking about Tanya and Sabah. So Sabah has been a client, uh, a friend, and a guide, because she is the one who brought about Triok in this avatar. She put me through the ringer. She questioned me and pushed me and pushed me. And because of all that she wrung out of me, we were able to create a structure to bring Trioc in this form for you. So I can't be more grateful for the input Sabah has had and hopefully will continue to have into the shaping of Trioc. Tanya is our newest team member and the amazing force behind all the new look that you're seeing. She's the executioner. She's very quickly becoming the glue behind everything we do out here. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday and I said, I don't know if I'm her boss or she's my boss because she's definitely keeping me on track with my commitments, with my deliverables. And I just love the passion she brings into the family of Trio. So you are going to be getting a lot of communication from Tanya, and you know it's because she is the glue. I couldn't be doing this without her. So that's about our team. And now let's take it on further into the services that Trioc Raising Parents is going to be bringing for you. So we have four broad areas of services that we're going to be offering. The first is one-on-one counseling. Yeah. So, a lot of you are familiar with the one on one work we do. This is to be done at your pace, at your time, where the experts are going to be available to talk to you about you and your child. It is it you just need to reach out to us and we will make sure we find the right time, the right slot and the right expert for you. Then we're going to be launching a whole lot of parent support groups. We currently have a listening partnership group, which some of you are already a member of, and that is designed for you to get that one on one listening partnership time. I have been a little inactive in it, I do admit, but that's because I've been trying to put this together. We're going to have a brand new moderator on it and many such groups, whether it is supporting adolescents, whether it is supporting single parents, young parents, newborns, second borns. We're going to have a whole range of topics and support groups set out for you. Webinars. So today we're kicking off with this webinar today, where I'm going to be talking further about aggression in the pandemic. Clearly, that's an important topic that a lot of you have sent me questions about. But we have divided our webinars month-wise into themes. So the theme of June is for supporting parents, where we're going to be with Dipali next week. It's going to be building connections that last. I'm going to be talking about the effect of pandemic on children. Then Himani is going to be helping us and talking about helping your baby sleep in the first year. So all of you with connections with newborns, please do get them to sign up for Himani's workshop. July is about understanding special needs. Now, I want to be very clear when we're talking about these special needs, we're not just talking about special needs who are diagnosed. A lot of our children fall into these categories, but we don't know what to look out for, how to support them. So don't look at special needs as a label, but just differential needs, needs we all have. And if we the experts, the parents, are able to understand more about it. We're able to respond to our children so much better. So, under that, we're going to be looking with Anuja on enunciation, feeding, speech. Hiral's going to talk about sensory needs, and Gopika is going to be talking about neurodiversity. August, I am extremely excited about because that's when we're going to start bringing in the topic on mental health in children who are 9 and above. A lot of people wonder, why do children need therapists? And can children even have problems? I know I have told my children that what problem can you possibly have? But the world is looking very different. I know both of my children from the age of 10 have had a therapist, and very proudly so. It's a badge of honor. So they're not going to be upset with me sharing this information with you all, because that's just their safe space where they're able to talk, explore what they're feeling. So we have experts who are going to be talking about teens, their mental health, how we can use books to explore emotions with younger children, and then we're going to explore a very important topic called trauma in children. Because children do experience trauma. It's not just about, which is always prevalent, but it's not just about abuse or something significant that you might look at trauma as trauma. It can be a parent having a breakdown. It can be them changing cities or changing schools. None of this can't be surpassed, but it's all significant and needs to be taken care of and supported with the right in the right manner. So this is the list of webinars that we have planned for the next 3 months. We're also going to be offering you workshops. Many of you have done one or more of these workshops that you are seeing listed. Some of them are new workshops. So if you just send us an email with your interest in what is the workshop that you're interested in joining, we will make sure that you are kept in the know-how about when we are planning dates for it. But the workshops are going to be designed to deep dive you into these subjects and handhold you through understanding each of these topics. So whether it's the hand-in-hand parenting tools, parenting in the pandemic, parenting teenagers, a second baby workshop that I'm doing with Himani, or it could be talking to your children about sex and other such difficult topics. So, those are some of the workshops that we have planned right now.